What is going on, YouTube? Today we are checking out a 14-team redraft league and ranking each and every team inside the league. We have 14 teams right here, and we're going to go team by team, breaking down each and every weakness, each and every strength, and checking out what players are on what teams and ranking them via power rankings. This is a preseason power rankings video, and we'll probably do a few more of these this season. But number 14, I have a list here of teams that I like, but we're going to go to the bottom and then go make our way to the top. So, of course, there's one quarterback you can start. You can start two running backs, three wide receivers, a tight end, and a flex. And you have 8 bench spots. So, pretty deep. The last team I have here, number 14, hit and rug. Okay, hit and rug. You might say, oh, this is not that bad. You have Jalen Hurts, right? Like, oh, Jalen Hurts, elite quarterback. Then you look at the running back room. It's like, okay, you have David Montgomery is your RB1. That kind of sucks. Your running back 2 is Javonte Williams. That is dog shit. I'm not gonna lie. But hey, at least your receivers are good. Like Amon-Ra St. Brown, that's an elite receiver. You have JSN, who can be an elite receiver. You have Ricky Pearsall, I'm not sold on. He's okay, maybe. K. Dotton sucks ass. And then Marvin Mims, who I have no idea who he is. So, in my opinion, I'm gonna put Hit and Rug at number 14. Number 13, I have Donovan. I could see, depending on what happens with McCaffrey, I can see his team exploding, honestly. Dak Prescott's pretty good. McCaffrey can be amazing. He can also be terrible if he's injured. We'll see if he gets injured. But right now, I'll put him here. I'm not a McCaffrey guy. Pacheco's all right. I like it. Drake London's great. Garrett Wilson is a great receiver on a terrible team, so he's kind of all right. Chris Godwin is on the pup list. He's going to be missing um, till like October. So that's why for now I have his team lower. But once Chris Godwin comes back, he's going to be raising. And then Kincaid, I like the idea of Kincaid, but um, if he would have performed, if he would have popped off last year, we would have be much higher on Kincaid. But unfortunately, he didn't. He did not pop off at all. He was big disappointment, at least for me last season. So on a team like Buffalo that had a great offense. And Brian Robinson Jr., he just got traded to the 49ers. That obviously does not affect McCaffrey. At least it's a nice um, little stack for him to help him out with CMC. But he's going to have to basically start Austin Eckler, which not so great. So that was number 13. Number 12, I have Enzo's team here. Look, it has a great potential because he has Brock Bowers, the elite tight end, and there's no tight end premium. It's just half PPR. You have Rashee Rice, who can be elite when on the field, but we don't know his suspension concerns. You have T. Higgins, who is pretty good. You have Nico Collins as elite. I'm ignoring this. You have Stroud, who's all right. DJ Moore's good, straight good. But then you deal with the running back room. His number one running back is Tyron Tracy, and he sucks. Zach Charbonnet, he's good. He's just a backup. So the problem is his running back room is too low to rank any like higher than this. So I'll put him at 12. At number 11, I have J5 Moto here. J5 Moto, he's the Baker Mayfield team. He rosters 3 total RBs throughout the entire length of his bench. 3 RBs. He has 2 starting, and then he has Justice Hill, who might not even be the RB2 in his offense. So I think his RB room's kind of trash. He does have Justin Jefferson and Travis Hunter. We'll see how good Travis Hunter will be on the offensive side of the board. There is no IDP in this league. But Jake Ferguson's okay. Devontae Adams is okay. Zay Flowers is okay. Like these are all kind of okay guys. I don't see anything too special other than Jefferson, and I'm not much of a Taylor guy, so that's why I'm putting him there. Number 10, we have um, Evan's team. Evan, he is the elite quarterback in Josh Allen, the best quarterback in the league, along with Devon Achane, who can catch passes and be pretty good. He is dealing with some sort of injury right now, but hopefully he is healthy and good to go for the season. James Conner, I'm a big advocate against. Lad McConkey, I love. He's one of the up and coming stars in the league. So big win here. But Jaden Reed, I don't know what that is about. Christian Kirk, I'm not a fan of. Dallas Goddard's okay at best. And Quinshon Judkins is a tragedy. He might go to college, apparently. He might go play in college instead of the NFL. He has not signed a contract yet. I don't think that's gonna happen, but we'll see. Obviously, hate this for him. He does have RJ Harvey, which honestly should be in his starting lineup immediately. I just don't know why he hasn't done that yet. But I'll put him here for now. That was our number 10. So now we're at the top 9. And here's where I put Salty Beaner here. We have Jaden Daniels, elite quarterback, with the elite running back and Derrick Henry on an elite offense in Baltimore, who I expect to get the first seed. That's me. That's my prediction. Maybe I'm wrong. DeAndre Swift is an okay RB2. Devontae Smith is not a good wide receiver 1, but he's a good player. George Pickens, I'm not that high on. He'll do all right, and then Juwan Jennings will do okay. It's just not great. Worse than Pickens though, I think. David Njoku is a good value tight end, but again, on this team where you don't really have a one, other than I guess Derrick Henry, but I think he was overdrafted. I don't know. And also, this team has Patrick Mahomes on the bench, which if he ever trades Patrick Mahomes or trades Jaden Daniels, one of them, I recommend trading Patrick Mahomes for something. Like, I would like to trade Patrick Mahomes and Devontae Smith if I'm this team for a better wide receiver. That's what I would try to do. Then this team all of a sudden gets pretty damn good. But right now, Mahomes is on the bench, and I don't like that at all. And now we check out the top 8. This is when the team's starting to get good. We'll go with Marmar here. Where's Marmar at? Where's Marmar? I'm blanking. Oh, there's Marmar. Marmar has Caleb Williams, who's all right. Josh Jacobs, Kyron, that's pretty good RB room. Malik Neighbors, we don't know what's going on with his toe, but I'm not that worried. DK Metcalf, I'm not a big fan of. I think his offense will suck really bad. And then so is the same kind of deal with Chris Olave. Sam Laporta is a damn good tight end and a value at that. And Shakir's a damn good receiver value. So I think it's a good team. I just don't think like anything hugely elite is on this team. I'm not a big fan of Malik Neighbors as a first round prospect, at least this season. I think long term he's going to be the next Jamar Chase, but I don't know. I don't know about that this season. Not with like rookie Jackson Dart, and his team is not built yet. In a year or two, it's going to be totally different. Malik Neighbors might be one of those top end picks. And now we are on the top half. So we have 7 teams remaining. Of course, it's a 7-team playoff. So if you're in this top half, you're feeling pretty damn good. And now we look at this team here, Benedetti. I don't know how to say that, bro. How do you even say this? It's kind of like a tongue twist, whatever. Brock Purdy is not good. Brees Hall, Chuba Hubbard, that's pretty damn good. Puka Nacua, AJ Brown is where this team really pops off. This is an elite wide receiver 1 and 2 combo. And you pair him up with TJ Hawkinson, one of the better tight ends in the league. I like this a lot. My problem is your quarterback is a little too weak for me personally. I think it's really weak. And I think Travis Etienne's kind of a weak start. I'm not a fan of Jalen Waddle at price. That's just me. So I think this team is good. I think Puka AJ Brown can be awesome. I just don't know about Brock Purdy. And now we have the top 6. We go on to Richie. Richie, his team, Drake May. I like Drake May a lot, but I don't think he's an elite guy, obviously. Bijan Hampton, this is an elite RB room. Bijan is the number 1 RB in the league. He's going to be, if Jamar Chase didn't exist, he'd be number 1 in terms of picks. Amari Hampton is a rookie, and he's going to be one of the best rookies coming out. this season, other than probably Genty. And the problem with this team now is like you have Kenneth Walker as a flex play. It's kind of weird since you have two elite RBs. You get Kenneth Walker instead of like one of these receivers. Like you're starting Rashid Shaheed for the love of God. Evan Ingram is pretty damn good in terms of value, but I just don't know if that's gonna carry this team enough to get to like a championship. But if trades are made, if you trade Kenneth Walker, which is a damn good player, to a team that needs RB, I think you can get some very good value in receiver, and I like this team's future. And now we're at the top five. I'm gonna go. Show me your touchdowns, not TDs. I said it. It doesn't even matter. Trevor Lawrence sucks. I just don't like him at all. Buck Irving's damn good though. That's why he's here. This team's here. You have the combination of Bucky Irving, CeeDee Lamb, and Terry McLaurin, I think, carrying this team. Calvin Ridley's good too. Mark Andrews is a pretty good tight end. J.K. Dobbins is a good start sit option. And you have Herbert on the bench in favor of Lawrence if you wanted. So I think this is fine. I think you have a good team, a pretty well-rounded team. I just don't know if J.K. Dobbins is going to be the starter all year. Probably not over RJ Harvey. Number four, we're getting to the final great teams. I think these teams will probably win a playoff game if they keep this up. Let's go with Andrew's team. I'm in love with moms too. All right, Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase. Do I have to say anything else? Like, this is a great team. And is James Cook, who's good, Stephon Diggs, who can be good, Mike Evans is good, old but good. And then if you look at the running back depth, you have Tajay Spears, which can work in exchange for Trey Benson. My issue is where's the second running back? Oh yeah, it's Joe Mixon. He's on the pup list. That's the weakness of this team. Otherwise, I really like the squad. You're missing an RB2. Matthew Golden has a lot of potential. I don't know if that's going to work out, but if it does, you can have some trade bait there. And if you can fix your RB situation, you'll be a force with Chase and Burrow. Now we're up top three. These are the elite, best of the best teams. We'll go with Wrigley 562 here, who has Lamar, Travion Henderson, Chase Brown. I'm big on Lamar, big on Hendy, Price, and Chase Brown. I honestly want to fail, but it's like he's a second round pick. He's worth his price. Worthy's pretty good. He's hit or miss though. So if you start him and he gets 0 points, you kind of expect that. If you bench him and he gets 20, you also expect that. Ted Aroa, I've been kind of fading Tet. Tet McMillan. I just think that if you look at Tet, he is on a bad offense and he's like the only guy there. I think top corners will try to wrap him up, and he's not good enough to win in those against those tough corners. I don't think. Not consistently. And Emeka Egbuka is a great player, honestly. This is one of my favorite values in drafts when he went in like the 7th round, 8th round. Love taking Egbuka there. He was supposed to be my draft pick, but he was sniped. I wanted him in the 8th round. He got stolen. But I mean, I have a fine team, so I shouldn't be complaining. George Kittle is an elite tight end. I wanted Kittle to be in the same tier as Laporta because I took so much Laporta. But I think we're fine with Kittle. Kittle's an amazing tight end who, no matter what happens to the Niners, George Kittle produces. And then you have Jakobi Meyers, who is currently going to be traded off the Las Vegas Rams. So I don't know who's going to take him, whether it be like a Bills or something like that. It could be interesting. I don't know who would be in the market for Jakobi Meyers, but you're likely going to be going into a better offense if you're Jakobi. So I don't think it's that bad. Like at worst, it's probably slightly worse than where he was at. And at best, it's way better. Like say he goes to the Bills, my God, this guy is gonna jump. So we're down to the final two final two teams, including my own, and I think my team is the best, so I'll leave it for last. Here's Spec, which I think is number two. He's an amazing team. Ashton Genty, Caleb Johnson, I think it's a great RB room. Genty's elite. Caleb could be good. Bo Nix is a damn underrated quarterback, really good. Brian Thomas Jr., he is a fringe first rounder. I've been kind of avoiding him in the 12-13 turn on Underdog Fantasy, but I think it's very good here if you pair him up with Sutton and JMO, as well as having the elite Trey McBride, kind of in the same tier as Brock Bowers, maybe slightly worse for sure. And then Tony Pollard, who is kind of underrated, but underrated good in the flex spot. So I don't hate this at all. I think this is a great team. You have the stack with Bo Nix and Cortland Sutton. I think it makes sense. Um, the only issue for me is like Brian Thomas Jr. Is he a true alpha? I don't know. I I mean I have issues with my team as well. It's not like my team is perfect, but if you get like Brian Thomas Jr. upgraded, I think this team could really like this is a championship contender already. This team can run the table. And then number one, we got Winton. All right, this is the best team in the league right now. You have Kyler Murray, which he's all right, but he has some good rushing upside for fantasy purposes. In real life, he's not that good. Jahmyr Gibbs, an elite running back one. Saquon Barkley, an elite running back one. So your running backs are the best in the league. Tyreek Hill, who I've been fading, but if you look at Tyreek Hill, he still has great upside. I'm kind of bracing for a Tyreek Hill like swing year where he does amazing against 1600 receiving yards. Like if I if that happens, then I'm gonna be crying, but I'll be winning this league at least. Marvin Harrison paired up with Kyler Murray, I think is pretty damn good. Harrison has been underwhelming, but if Harrison can pull it off, I think Kyler and Harrison together would be amazing. Debo Samuel, I mean, he might be fat, but I mean, he's in one of the best offenses in the league in Washington, and it's him and Terry McLaurin. I think Debo's going to get a lot of value. You have Tyler Warren, who's a rookie tight end who's been, I mean, he's been dominant. He looks like a new George Kittle. Um, and this could be his rookie season. Who knows what will happen? And then Roma Dunze um, from Chicago, who I think where he's being drafted, I think it's like he's drafted like mid sixth around guys like Chris Olave. I don't mind the price point at all. And I think Rome might get some more work now that Keenan Allen's gone, who had a shit ton of targets. So that was my 14 team preseason power rankings. If you liked the video, I'm going to do a few more of these at the very least, but we'll see how these teams end up once we go through the season. We'll look at later in the season, we'll look at possibilities for each team to make the playoffs. Right now, everyone's 0-0. So if we look at the brackets, we will just see everyone's tied. And this is the seven toilet bowl teams, the seven teams that are making it. And it's all kind of like everything's up in the air. So we'll see what happens. But this was the, I wanted to show you my trade real quick. This is the trade that I just pulled off. I traded for Tyreek Hill, Saquon Barkley, Kyler Murray, and I gave away Lamar, Worthy, Travion, and $10. So if you disagree with me, let me know in the comments, and if you agree with me, um, well, let me know as well. But that's about it. See ya.